Hello, sports fan, and welcome to the Packs for Breakfast All-Star Comparison Team. So most recently, the last 2 weeks, we have opened up packs from 1992 Upper Deck and 2022. It's like we opened up 2022 tops in 1992. And the thing is, every Sunday morning we do a live show where we open up a bunch of packs of cards and we try to pick an all-star team from the cards or from the packs that we open at 6 a.m. Mountain Time, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. And so 2 weeks ago, we came up with these gentlemen. Jose Canseco, Ricky Henderson, and Darryl Strawberry is what we got out of those packs. We opened a bunch of 2022 packs, and we came up with these guys. So we came up with Aaron Judge, Mookie Betts, and Shohei Ohtani. Now we put Ohtani in the outfield. We didn't make him a DH. I know last year he played DH for pretty much the whole year, but he can play outfield. So we put him in the outfield. He can also pitch, but we did not make him our pitcher. Even though in 2021, which is when these cards would have gone off, he would have pitched. So we thought it might be fun to sit there and go, which outfield would you have preferred? Now, recency bias would definitely say that you would go with Judge, Ohtani, and Betts. It's almost too easy. But if we look at the numbers from the earlier guys, now the guys on the left over there, their careers still have a ways to go. Mookie Betts is the veteran of the group, and he's only got 11 seasons. Canseco, Strawberry, and Henderson combined for almost 60 years in the MLB. Strawberry and Canseco played for 17 years. Henderson played for 25 years in the MLB. I don't see any of these guys doing that. And Shohei Ohtani, I'm only counting his 7 years in the MLB. He did have some years in Japan. But if you look at the raw numbers, Strawberry batted .259 for his career. Henderson was .279 for his career, and Canseco was .266. Well, currently, Betts, Judge, and Ohtani, Betts is .294 after 11 seasons. Judge is .288 after 9 seasons, and Ohtani is .282 after 7 seasons. The home runs are really where you'll start to catch up a little bit. Henderson in his career had 297 home runs. He didn't make it to 300. Aaron Judge already has 300. Henderson played for 25 seasons, and Judge already has more home runs. Judge is only 20 home runs behind Darryl Strawberry, who had 335 in his career. He's got a ways to go, few more seasons, and he'll pass Canseco at 462. Ohtani has played 7 seasons, has 225 home runs. His first year, though, as a full-time DH, was fruitful. To say the least, with well over 50 home runs. Thought he had a chance at 60, but just missed it, I think, by 2 or 4. I think he had 56. But if you look at guys like Canseco and Henderson, Canseco was the MVP in 1988. Henderson was the MVP in 1990. And you got to remember, they played in years where Ken Griffey Jr. played in the league with them. It was pretty tough to get MVPs when you got that guy. Strawberry never won an MVP. They all won World Series with teams. Now the stolen bases and Gold Gloves. Strawberry, Henderson, and Canseco did not get a lot of these accolades. Canseco and Strawberry never won Gold Gloves. No, wait. Canseco did get 2 Gold Gloves. But Henderson only got 1 because, like I said, he played in an era where center field was played by Ken Griffey Jr. So you're probably going to see a lot of your Gold Gloves go to him. Stolen bases, of course, Ricky Henderson is the all-time stolen base leader with 1,406. So, of course, that helps their stolen base numbers. Strawberry, though, had 221. Canseco had 200. Of course, with Canseco, he was the first guy to ever do 40-40. Now, Ohtani, first guy to do 50-50. But it was funny because it was a big deal. Canseco didn't know that 40-40 was going to be a big deal. He thought there were tons of guys that had done that. He thought there were 5 or 6 already. No, Canseco, you were the first guy. Although Mickey Mantle is quoted as saying, somewhat, this isn't a quote direct, but it's like he goes, if I'd known that it's like 40-40 was going to be a big deal, I would have done it every year. So obviously Mickey thought he had that ability. He just didn't know it was going to be a thing. And it was. I remember it was a big deal when he did it way back in '88. But it was a big deal for Canseco to do that because nobody had ever done it. Nobody had ever balanced power and speed and been that good. Even Ricky Henderson, who stole a ton of bases and did have pop in his bat, never did 40-40. The only guys to do 40-40 is Bonds, A-Rod, Soriano, Acuna Jr., and of course, Ohtani, who's a 50-50 guy, which is, to me, absolutely amazing in this day and age to get 50 stolen bases and hit 50-plus home runs. The MVPs, though, on the left side, we can stop talking about the guys on the right now for a bit. The guys on the left, even when we were putting this together, I'm partial to the older guard because I'm an older guy, so I'm partial to them. But when I saw this outfield, I said I would take that outfield on the left every day, all day. Give me Aaron Judge, give me Mookie Betts, give me Ohtani. You're looking at 6 MVPs on that side, as opposed to 2 MVPs on the other side. The home runs, they will catch them, and they are all better hitters than the guys on the right-hand side. They hit for better average. Betts is the only one with gold gloves, but he's got a ton of them. He's got 6. Judge and Ohtani don't have any gold gloves, but these guys are just getting started. You're talking 59 years on the right-hand side. You're talking only 27 years on the left, and they still got a ways to go. That's an amazing outfield. That's an outfield that is only seen in all-star games. But it's like even as an old guy who is more partial to the old players from the 90s and even maybe the early 2000s. That left side over there, I'll take all of those guys, every one of them. In fact, if you said make your perfect outfield from those 6 guys, I'm still taking the 3 guys on the left. So let me know, what do you think? I mean, would you take the guys on the right? Is there any combination of those guys that could get some of these guys over there? Because they were good. Ricky was fast. He had a little bit of pop. He could hit home runs in the leadoff position. They won some MVPs. They were all World Series champions, and it's like on that right-hand side. So, I feel bad that it's like it was so easy to make this pick. It's like, but those young bucks over there, they are a much more devastating group. So let me know what you guys think. Would you make the same decision? That's All-Star for now.